Hello everybody, Manithral here, and welcome to the weekly update video for RS3. Now this week we have the Dead and Buried quest, which will see a reward such as the new fleshing stuff and the new fleshing workshop. But anything else, we have to do the quest first, don't we? And then we have the Necromancy Insight story. So this just gives a little bit of insight about the different types of lore that's going to be behind this. It's kind of the rundown from the beginning, but we'll be getting more and more about it as, of course, the skill releases. There is an Understanding RuneScape, so this is a point where the survey will take place from today until Sunday, July 23rd. So it's just them wanting to know how the community is feeling and where they should be heading next. The link is here on the main page under the Dead and Buried quest released. So you'll see the Dead and Buried launch and Soul Die update. Click on that one, then you're able to click on the link and head over and complete the survey. The Soul Die has been completely updated now. So as you can see, this is the style that won all the votes. And it is pretty cool looking. I feel like the Malevolent armor is a little lacking, but I feel like there should be something a little bit more. But yet again, I think it's because I don't like the style of the armor. But all the weapons are looking a lot better too. The black with the green actually pops a lot more. So as you can see here, it looks pretty awesome. And then we have the Prime Game Drop. So this will actually have the stylish 4 and 3 Umbral robes and 5 knowledge bombs. So you can take part of grab these goodies from July 18th for a while. Live stream calendar, Wednesday, July 19th at 1600 game time is a skill and chill with Mod Doom and Spear. And then the Treasure Hunter. So, as we all know from last week, they actually extended the parcels from the dead, which will be extended until July 24th. So we are also getting the Dragon's Dozen. So this will be starting July 18th and it'll end at July 24th. So, now this time it says there is a little bit of a change this time around for this. There is a Shadow Gem that makes a return. A Dragon Chest have arrived, which multiplier times 4. The Shadow Gem might contain the Magnificent Soul Die, so there's something to actually keep in mind. Then we got the patch notes, which is the generals when switching into Legacy Interface mode. It's previously selected a chat filter, now persists. Fix an issue that prioritizes saving single stackable low value items above high value items for hardcore Iron Man players on death. Players can now complete the Civil War 3 mini quest before completing Twilight of the Gods quest. Fix an issue that prevented the Abomination's second slam attack from inflicting damage and the animation from appearing. Woodcutter's Grove. Woodbox functionality has been adjusted for wood spirits to improve the inventory management. Items stored in the wood box will organize themselves based on level. The My Fort Smells of Rich Mahogany achievement now requires maple planks to better fit with other areas of the medium level area achievement requirements. The Murder on the Border quest overview should now list the correct items required for completion and correctly match the blueprint requirements. Fix an issue that prevented the I'm a Lumberjack and I'm okay achievement from being worded properly. Quest cape, and I've got a little list of mini quests. Achievement now lists their requirements in release order rather than alphabetical order. The markers used to enter and exit quest instances and the new foundations, Murder on the Border, and Unwelcome Guests have been updated to be more consistent. Sorting the quest list by starting area and now lists the Twilight of the Gods under the Varrock outskirts, Unwelcome Guests under the Wilderness, and instead of elsewhere. The quest the Unwelcome Guest quest can now be sorted in the quest list by combat difficulty. Graphics. Some of the characters featured in the Dead and Buried quest have been graphically updated, and they're not going to tell us which ones, to avoid spoilers. We'll be finding out here soon. Fletching buff for saving resources in auto-string and unstrung bows now have an additive percentage chance when multiple buffs with the same effect are active. Instead of rolling for each buff separately and choosing the first one proc, so like the Crystal Knife and the Regalia Essence, Incense, this is more accurately represents the desired outcome of stacking random chance buffs and provides an increased probability for the next effect to proc. Additionally, XP is now rewarded when the additional XP is now rewarded when the fletching skill cube inspires you to craft ranged ammunition and headless arrows. The chat message now points an extra bundle has been made instead of double, allowing for other buffs that provide additional bundles to proc at the same time. Fix an issue where the portable Fletcher would award the additional XP and consume the resource for stringing 2 bows at once, but not giving the extra strung bow. Buffs for saving fletching resources no longer send the extra resources to the bank. Instead, they are not removed from your inventory. The fletch product will be sent to the bank if the resources resulted in not having enough space in the inventory to receive it. Saving logs via the buff while fletching an unstrung bow or crossbow stock would previously not subtract an action from the make X queue, allowing extras to be fletched within the same queue, although this can be a useful feature, has been removed to remain consistent. With the other instances where buff to save the fletching resources and to prevent seemingly buggy behavior of the make X interface, which would not increment the craft in the progress bar and add more time onto the countdown clock. It was also a consideration that the player may not wish to save or use their save logs on crafting on another of the same item. Fix an issue where the fletching unstrung crossbow and finished crossbow bolts, along with stringing crossbows, did not provide a chance to require the fletching skilling pet. Corrupted magic logs now provide a chance to acquire the fletching skilling pet. The portable Fletcher no longer provides a chance to string 2 crossbows at once. The portable Fletcher now allows a chance to save resources when making unstrung crossbows, as well as producing 2 at once. If both proc, saving resources will only apply to one of the fletched items. Better continuity across the fletching skilling pet rolls. When a buff to fletch multiple items at once procs and or the buff to automatically string both procs, the XP is rewarded accordingly for all outputs items, and the skill pet roll is calculated using that XP value. Boosts applied directly to the XP do not provide additional chances. Elder God arrows were the only instance where the skilling pet roll was calculated using the buffed XP. This has been amended to remain consistent with other fletching items. However, additional XP and skilling pet chances is now provided if the extra ammo buff procs. And fix an issue where the player-owned farm henpeck headless chicken would consume 1.5 times feathers instead of 0.5 times feathers when fletching headless arrows and darts. The chat message also has been updated for better clarity of the effect when it procs. And then we move into community showcase. Up first, Tega Genesis has made themselves some fancy boots. Well, socks in this case, but still pretty cool looking. And Cordry, awesome beach effect for Carapac. That actually looks really cool. So water themed Carapac, that's pretty cool. And then we have a comic here by Rare Corgi, learning how to make let's say copper bars, but maybe with a twist. And then Rune 2, we have up first Iron Araxor, loot from 6,000 Corporal Beast. That is quite impressive. I still remember back in the day whenever Corporal Beast was punishing. Not so much as it was a long time ago. And after that, we have the Just Background Noise. Did I complete RuneScape before Necromancy releases? So this is an Iron Man challenge they had set for themselves. I guess you'll have to see what happened. And then Silence RS is the best quest rewards quest planning guide in 2023. And there is quite a few that have some pretty amazing rewards. And Scaper screenshots. Up first we have Kleptomama overlooking some sunken ships, but overall that is beautiful scenery. And then Casual Moon in the Woods from a wee red panda, which I'm sure you guys know, you gotta look out for that. And Pink Skirts player events, we have Corporal Beast hosted by Patrick K and Clackworthy. Monday, July 17th at 1900 game time, World 123, Corporal Beast Lair, FC's Patrick K. Next, Angel of Death, hosted by Pippi Spot and Boss Guild, Friday, July 21st at 2000 game time, World 88. God of War's Dungeon, Ancient Prison, FC's The Boss Guild. And then we have Town Square Q&A, Princess Ray, is Saturday, July 22nd at 2200 game time, World 3. Location is Rock West Bank. And Community Spotlight is the Baz Army 5.6 billion milestone. So another person is having a bit of a celebration into their 5.6 billion ultimate milestone, if you will. But this will be on World 35. This will be Thursday, July 20th at 2200 game time in Falador Park. So that is pretty awesome. That is for Baz. But that is it for this week. We got a pretty cool quest that came out today, and then, well, Necromancy's right around the corner. We're soon gonna have a double XP up to Necromancy, so a lot coming at us this couple weeks. So thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, later guys.